Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. In the last episode, well, we were able to escape from Brule barely, but it looked like everyone got out alright, so at least the people that we knew of, so that's something. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize, guys, for our battles being so slow the first 3 episodes. I actually had no idea that the game was supposed to run faster than that. It actually runs a lot quicker on the PS3, but I'd never owned a PS3, so I thought that's how the game run naturally. Apparently a lot of people who downloaded the game on Steam have had those issues, but I was able to fix it off camera, so the battle should be running at a much faster pace now, so thank you guys very much for your patience. And now we are in Chapter 3, Vasil Urban Warfare. So it looks like we're going to be doing some, like, big city fighting.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
And how quick did they take everything?
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
So they have a tank-based army, so it was definitely a blitzkrieg, as you can see how fast they seem to make inland.
Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
So the capital might be their last-ditch area, maybe like the best defense out of everywhere else in the country.
Randgries, Gallia's capital. A town secure and stable since ancient times.
Definitely pretty.
Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
So it's a constitutional monarchy. And here's the barracks.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
So it was like Switzerland.
Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
And all of them were, the entire citizenry were competent with firearms and such.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
That doesn't surprise me, especially if word got out about their actions during the defense of Brule. Probably very important recruits.
So these are my new digs.
So you got your butterfly display there.
Oh, my uniform.
That's a sleek looking uniform.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
It looks modern, but at the same time folky. Does that make sense? We get to see what he looks like.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
That's pretty slick.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
I prefer the former.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Now, do we get to see her in uniform?
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
Huh.
Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Careful, Welkin.
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
That's not too bad. You could have done a lot worse.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
The necktie looks kind of silly, but in that I dare you to make fun of me kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Uh-oh.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
You are in danger, Welkin.
Welkin?
I'm going to have to shoot you now.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. king of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
That's a very Big Bang Theory answer.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
It's her link to home, I guess.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
That was filled with innuendo. So, next up, Squad 7 is born. Must be the name of our unit. Knock, knock.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh. She looked cold as ice.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment.
Oh.
Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
I don't know if Alicia would like that.
It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welkin was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Those bullets on Welkin's belt look sick. Whoa. Squad barracks. Command. Okay. Change equipment or view info on the members of Squad 7. Choose the members of Squad 7 who will fight in combat. Train units to... I didn't know that... Wow. That is cool. Alright, let's... We got experience and I'm not sure what DCT are. Let's start at the squad barracks. Oh, we already got people in the squad. We got Welkin, tank commander, likes Alicia, Juno, and Audrey. Nature lover and calm heart. Alicia is country bred and maternal. And she likes Welkin, Nossi, and Dallas, whoever they are. Now we got Rosie, she's Bridget Stark, shock trooper. So I guess Rosie's her call sign. So she's a tank. Likes Largo and Cherry. And Largo Potter, oh he's a tough one, Lancer. Likes Rosie, Hans, and John. Child of nature, big-hearted and a loyal teammate. Desert allergy, big sister, and strong-willed. So these guys also have personality quirks. That's awesome. Let's go down the line here. Command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Hello, Captain.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Okay.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
So that's Alicia. She's a scout.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Oh, they have no weaknesses. That's cool.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
I like less finicky.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
They're probably crap against people with guns, though.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire.
Yep.
Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
I see what you did there with the changing gears pun.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Where's Isala during all this? I completely forgot about her. She'd probably be really good as this unit.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
Probably Welkin wouldn't want her on the front line, though.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers.
Yes.
They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Good to know.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
So we had 3 people. Oh, cool. Eddie, Cherry, Audrey. So we've got their likes and everything. Wow. Well, there's a ton of them, too. Catherine, Sniper. Marina, Sniper. Likes Kobe and Juno. Marina likes nothing. Lone Wolf, Pollen Allergy, and Night Vision. Meadowbred, Camaraderie, and a Pessimist. We're definitely going to recruit both snipers. And these are the engineers. City Kid and a Shut-In. Pollen Allergy, Camaraderie, and Darkson Bond. Zaka and Wavy. Ramsey, Clement, Elise and Herbert, Fatalist and a Metalhead. Metalhead and a Lonely, Carl, Kevin and Lynn. Desert Bread, Fatalist. This is so cool. We got some Lancers. Oh, Darkson Hater. Don't think we'll hire them. Desert Bread, Night Vision, and a Pessimist. Look at those cool sunglasses. And the little goatee. Oh, we've got some decisions here, don't we? Got some Lancer, Killer, Child of Nature, Imp Hater. This is going to be cool, guys. I really think this is going to be awesome. Well, let's go ahead and start recruiting these people. I'll go ahead and do it off camera, and I will be right back, guys. Oh wow, recruiting them, we actually get a little movie. So this is Nancy DeFore. She is, let me go ahead and give you a rundown here. And we can also look at their abilities, which is cool. Okay, since there wasn't actually any dialogue, I'll keep on going, and I'll let you guys know when I'm finished. Okay, so here's our current stats. I just kind of went with my gut, and I don't know anything about the actual, you know, the tactics of this game, what everything has to be. But I've got 5 scouts, 6 shock troopers, 4 lancers, 3 engineers, and 2 snipers. I'll probably see if I fix that before we actually get into battle, maybe if I need to. If you guys know a better strategy, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to fix my blunder. Well, that looks good. It's a full 20.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Cool.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
So we'll get more than just our initial group.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
Good, 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 good. So we don't just recruit a rookie and have him get killed in one shot.
Members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
Sweet.
That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Throw against the wall and see what sticks.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
So that was Squad HQ. We still have 2 more, or Command Room. We still got 2 more things to go through. We may not actually fight this episode. Training Field. Train units to improve the combat ability. And I think that uses XP, and we've got 1860. Let's see what exactly that entails.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
You're the guy with the awesome eye patch.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
And snipers love stars.
You will train as a class, and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now!
We can't. We were drafted.
All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight. Then divvy up that experience here.
Fair enough.
Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
So, oh.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
So level 1 to the next one is 228, 288, 252, 156, 2... We can actually level up everything. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's cool. That looks like chalk marks. So looks like we move these to the max. Okay. That gives us 660 experience.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Oh, that's a good call.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Wow.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Okay. What does that mean?
That session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
What's potential? And next up, 660 XP. We can level up the engineers. That's how much XP we'll have left. Yeah. Well, we can't level up anything right now, so let's go ahead and let's look at potential info. This is the group I got, by the way. And beat something new out of the Lancers. First aid boost. Anti-armor boost. First aid boost. So it gave them a new... That's what potential is. Okay. And the snipers got something new. Nest Master. An accuracy boost. I wonder if it's completely random. Well, that's cool. Let's go ahead and just leave that alone for right now.
That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
And try not to get shot.
Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Okay.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
You learned Evade Boost. This order raises one ally's evasion skills. Cool.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
I'm really liking this. I didn't know that this game had this element to it.
I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
You got it, Sergeant Slaughter. So, that's the training field. Now let's check the R&D facility. And this is where we spend the DCT.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
Our reputation precedes us, guys.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Always nice to meet a fan, I guess.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
This is where Isala would do really well in, too.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today?
I was hoping you could tell me, sir.
We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank.
That's cool.
Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
Nice, so we don't have to equip each individual squad member.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
So it's not permanent, that's good to know. About outfitting tanks. Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancement mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size in blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. Pick the operational parts that best fit your own personal combat style. This is sick. So, develop weapons. Let's just go down the line here. Rifles. Accuracy boost for 500. Armor upgrade, blast suit. I think this is for... The blast suit are for the shock troops. 900 for an armor upgrade. Uniforms. For defense. Can the grenades... Looks like the grenades don't have anything. Sniper rifles. Anti-tank lances. Machine guns. How cool. Alright, let's check the rest of this. Because there was something for the Edelweiss. Body enhancements. Reinforced barrel. Reinforced armor. So that gives us a range and body defense. Sight upgrade, accuracy +5, block size 1x1, so it lets you know how big it is. That's cool. Spare tread. Radiator upgrade. How cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this. Outfit tanks. Here's the Edelweiss. And there's nothing... Oh, we have to buy the upgrades. I see, I see. Well, let's develop some weapons then, guys. I kind of want to upgrade everything here to its base. So let's do that and see how much money we have to spend on the tank afterward. So let's do an accuracy boost.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Thanks, Leon. Armor upgrade.
All set for you, bro.
That's like the Terminator theme whenever I upgrade. The dun 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 dun.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Yeah, everyone needs to be safe. Grenades, nothing. Accuracy boost on the sniper rifle, absolutely.
Whew, it's done.
And firepower boost on the I can't wait to fight with the Lancers. That's gonna be fun.
Here you go, bro.
And the machine guns for the shock troopers.
Here you go, bro.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. And there's nothing else that we can do there. So we'll tab, and now we'll go into tank upgrades. We got 1680. And looks like we're only going to be able to afford one upgrade. That's okay. No worries. For the purposes, since we're just starting out and getting the ropes of this, let's go ahead and reinforce the armor, and that'll give us a body defense of +30. So we can take a little bit more damage.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Now, and it lets us know what we can't afford. Now, it should be showing up in the outfit tank. No? I guess that one just upgrades itself. Cool deal.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
That was incredibly helpful.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today.
You need that copyrighted. It needs to be on like a mug.
Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Gotcha. Now, I think that'll be good for today, guys. We went through the squad barracks, the command room, the training field, and the R&D facility. And like I said, I didn't know that this game had that much strategy and planning behind it. That makes it even better. But in the next episode, we'll go ahead and move on with the story. And if I get any information about what to do with the squad makeup, I'll go ahead and do that off camera. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.